Team Black today.
I'm Team Black. We're recording.
All right. So guys, thank you so much for jumping on here. I know everyone thinks that we are crazy because it is Super Bowl Sunday, but guess what? We got work to do, right? We've got lives to change. So we wanted to come on here. This is going to be our new Sunday evening ritual, if you call it. Well, we will jump on here with just our teams and, you know, kind of chat about a few things that we think that, you know, everybody could use a little bit of help with. So this Sunday, we are going to do a back to the basics, which Mary is going to cover the launch plan and why it's so important, what you should do while you're launching. Heather is going to cover some daily income producing activities that you could do, and I'll be covering the ATM system. Now, guys, all of this information is easily found in the Team Elite page in the pinned post. But I figured, you know, jumping on here, kind of hearing it will help people understand. Because I know for myself personally, me watching a ton of videos over and over again, it gets a little bit confusing. So we wanted to have a setting where everybody can come on and ask questions if you have questions. That way we can help you learn. And just so you know, we're available all week too. Just reach out to us in Messenger, the group chats, if you have any questions. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I apologize for the technical difficulties. My computer for the original link I sent out did not want to record. It didn't even want to show my face. It's like, no, girl, you're not getting on. So we had to come up with a plan B, and we did that real quick, and Mary got the hookup. So Mary, why don't you start with, let's cover the launch plan, basically, you know, what you would do from day one. So even if you were to add a new social marketer to your team, you know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to take them through the same process that you were brought in with. So she'll go ahead and cover that. If you have any questions, just hold on to them until she's done speaking. And then we'll open it up for questions for Mary as soon as she's done with this topic.
Okay, hey guys, so if you could do me a really big favor and just mute yourselves, there's a little button at the bottom or the top, depending on what you're on, just so we don't have a lot of background noise, okay? So this launch plan is so essential to your business, and I know a lot of people, the number one fear you have is going live, right? And that's part of this launch plan, is going live, but it will make such a huge difference, guys, okay? So I actually printed out, you can actually go on to the Team Elite page and you can print this out. And this is literally everything that is in that pin post. But I'm just going to quickly like walk down over it real quick. So the first thing you're going to do is watch the welcome video. There is a welcome video right in the description when you go into the Team Elite chat or in the Team Elite Facebook group. Somebody's having problems getting into the Zoom. I don't know.
Is it in my chat?
My chat.
Your chat. Okay. All right, just keep going. I'll see what we can do.
So you're going to want to go and you're going to want to watch Sandy and David's, their very first, like their launch video. It's going to be huge for your business. And it basically gives you like that, like fire thing you need in the beginning. Okay. And this says right on here, guys, it says there are two very important activities for new social marketers to engage in. The very first thing, and if you're one of my marketers, the very first thing that I tell you is, I'm going to add you to some groups. I'm going to add you to a Facebook group, but your only sole focus should really be in this Team Elite pin post. Like your whole entire focus for the next 5 days should be on this post. It is so extremely important to just, it's broken down by day. There's day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, literally. And we don't want to overwhelm you guys. We know that we've been there. We know that it can get so super overwhelming, all the chats, all the stuff. And just take it day by day. We have literally, everybody's messaging me right now. We have day by day stuff, and we will add you into the groups that you need to be in based on that day. So show of hands, how many people are new? Like this is brand new or you're relaunching? Because we want to know that as well. But so
Chrissy.
Right. This says that you want to log into your back office and complete your training. This is something that I did because I wanted to have product knowledge. Product knowledge is going to be one of your best assets in the very beginning of this, especially if you're like, I don't know about Heather, but Jen and I just jumped right into this. So you really want to know what it is you're talking to people about, okay? And Jen's going to go into that a little bit more with the ATM system and how to utilize that. Basically, guys, just your person who you're working with, who enrolled you, should be sending you stuff like, okay, this is day one. I know my entire team is relaunching right now. We're launching, so we're all doing it together. But guys, everything that you need to know to get started is going to be in that Team Elite pin post. And you'll hear a lot of us say all the time, like, if you say, hey, where can I find this? Go to the Team Elite pin post. Like, everything is in this post. Everything that you need to run your business is in that post. Trying to think. You guys think, like, anything, like all the groups, you should be, if you are not already, and you're taking notes right now, you need to be in the official M3 Pledge community group. You need to be in the Modere College and Sciences group, the Modere Live Clean Lifestyles, which we can post all this afterward in the group chat so you guys know that you're in all of them. And I thought there was one more, the Social Retail Live, which you guys are all marketers. You guys should all be in those. So those are like super pertinent to your business as well. And on the pin post, it tells you a little bit about what each group is and what it does. There's the M Life Nation. Like I said, there's a lot of groups, guys. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just do day by day, 1 through 5. And seriously, like, this launch plan will change your freaking life. Like, if you follow this step by step, I think I rank advanced 8 times in my first like 45 days. It was something crazy. And everyone's like, what did you do? It's super easy, super simple. But does anybody have any questions? Anybody? If not, Jen, you can have it.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw something in. Maybe you just got started. Maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I got started. I have no clue what the launch plan is. Like, you know, reach out to me, reach out to Heather, reach out to Mary. We will help you get started. You know, some of you already enrolled under people that are new anyways, and they're just learning themselves. So if you feel like you're ever stuck, please just reach out to me, because I absolutely love helping people. I want every single one of you to come in here and see success. And if you feel like you're stuck, just reach out, because I will sit down, I will take my time, go through everything with you one-on-one. So I'm going to cover a little bit about ATMing. And what that is that's our ad tag message system. Guys, this system is completely genius. So Mary had already covered a few of the groups, but I'm going to go ahead and mention them again. All right. So the groups that we ad tag message in, and what we do here is, if you do a curiosity post, say you have a before and after picture on your Facebook wall, or even like the tablespoon post or anything like that, and somebody asks for info, this is whenever they ask for info, I get in their inbox. Of course, I'm going to be like, I'll send you a message right there on that post. I get in their inbox and say, hey, Sally, I'd absolutely love to give you that information. I have a private page set up. Do you mind if I send you an invite? You can check out the products. That way you can check out the testimonies and decide if it's for you. That takes the pressure off of them right away, because they know that they're in control and they can decide if it's for them. So if you tell them that you're going to send them an invite, instead of just be like, hey, I'm going to add you to this group, look at it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're like inviting them, they're not going to say no. I think I only ever had one person tell me no whenever I did that. She's like, I just don't want to be in groups. So I found another way around that. Okay. So here's an example. If I'm doing, like, say I have a curiosity post of 90-day results with the Lean Body Sculpting System, and people are asking for information. What I would do is send them that message that I just told you about. I would invite them to the official M3 Pledge community page. And after I do that, I'm going to tag them in the pinned post. Guys, I don't think it's really a pinned post anymore. It's under announcements, though. And I know it's by Justin Prince in that group. There's some videos in there. If you can't find it, reach out and I will make sure I tag you in it. It's usually right up at the top of the page. So I always tag them in that. And I'm just like, hey, Sally, here is the group that I was telling you about. Check out these videos here in this post. I'm also going to tag you in a few other testimonies. I can't wait to chat. And then I go down through the page and tag them in 3 testimonies that I think they can relate to. And what I mean by that, guys, so say you're talking to somebody who wants to lose 50 pounds, okay? I'm going to go down, scroll through the page, find a testimony of somebody that lost 50 pounds. And I'm going to tag them in that testimony. And then I'm going to find another one and tag them in that. I am not going to go tag them in a testimony of somebody who is like super skinny with washboard abs, you know what I mean, and lost 5 pounds, because we want them to be able to relate and see the results that they want and see that it's possible and it's working for others. So that's one of the big tips I have whenever I'm adding people to the pages. So the official M3 Pledge community page is for our weight loss systems. So that's for like the M3 body system, that's for the lean body sculpting system, that's for the trim. Then we have the Modere Collagen Science page. That page is for, of course, our liquid biocell, our pet biocell, and there's also some testimonies in that page for trim. And then we have the Modere Live Clean Lifestyle page. That is all of the other products that we have. One big thing, in that page, you can keyword search. So say you have somebody that has diabetes and they want to know if the system's going to work for them. In the search bar at the top of that page, if you type in diabetes, it's going to bring up all the testimonies of people who use the products that had success, even, you know, that have diabetes. So you can kind of narrow down the testimonies that you want to tag people in just by keyword searching. So for another example, in the Modere Live Clean Lifestyle page, I know I talk to a lot of people that have eczema. If I go type eczema in the search bar at the top, it's going to bring up testimonies of people using our products that are seeing relief from their eczema symptoms. So that's going to give you better knowledge of how to recommend products to people as well, just by doing those keyword searches. So you want to find out what their pain point is. You want to find out what their struggle is. You want to find out what their health goals are. And the way you do that is just be human. Have a conversation with them. Like, hey, Sally, so I am so excited you want to do this. Let's figure out what the right product is for you to get started with. What are your weight loss goals? Are you looking to lose 25 pounds or less? Are you looking to lose 25 pounds or more? And then you can kind of get an idea from there and then know what testimonies to tag them in. I hope this isn't too much, but we're going to post a recording. That way you can go back and take notes if you did miss some of that. Another awesome tip, if you go into the MLife Nation page, which is John and Nadia's page, and you go into the files section or even the units section, they just updated the units section. It's amazing. If you haven't checked it out, I highly suggest you go check it out because it is incredible. But in the files section, there is a file titled ATM scripts, and you can print that out, guys, and you can use that. I am telling you, it's some amazing information. So if you're kind of at a loss for words, you can use those scripts, personalize them a little bit, but don't change them too much because Nadia made them and they work just the way she words them. So we have script pages for everything. I personally don't use scripts because I do a lot of voice clips just because I am constantly messaging. And if I was typing every message out, it would take all day. So like voice clips are my go-to. And I feel like it's a little bit more personable for them to be able to hear the excitement in your voice. Okay. So after I tag them in the post, of course, you're going to send them a message. Hey, Sally, I just tagged you. Check those out. Let me know what you think. And then, you know, that's whenever you would follow up. And I think maybe next weekend we'll cover follow-up a little bit. But there is also a lot of training on the Team Elite page for follow-up. So if you go in and you type the word follow-up in Team Elite in the search bar, it'll bring up all the videos of different people that have done that training in the past. I know I personally have done like 5 follow-up video trainings. So if you're not sure what to do, reach out, utilize us, utilize the tools because the answers are there, guys. I make it a point to watch a different training video every single day. I've been here since the end of March and I still have not watched all the videos. Okay, So I hope I covered that. Does anyone have anything else to add to the ATM system or any questions?
I think you covered it. It was pretty good.
Okay. And then next we have Heather. Heather is going to kill it on here tonight, so get your pens ready because she's going to tell you a little bit about some daily income producing activities that you can do to grow your business. Heather, are you still on?
I am.
Hey, there guys. You are.
What's up? Hey, so I wanted to cover daily income producing activities. These are the things that you should be doing every single day to grow your business and to be successful in your business. Some of these, it's a little bit different, the longer you're here. And some of us, I'm home full time, so my daily income producing activities are a little bit bigger and a little more time consuming than, say, somebody who only has an hour a day to do this. But these are the main things that you should be doing every single day. And without fail, like this should be, you just need to be consistent because consistency in this business is what's key. So one of the very first things you need to be doing every single day is you need to be posting. The posting rules are a little different. Some people follow the 10-4-1 rule, where you post just 2 times a day. Or I personally try to post about 3 times a day and do 1 curiosity or business post every single day. Every once in a while, I'll take a day or 2 off in between just so I don't overwhelm everybody and it's just kind of changing things up. But the biggest key is you don't want your page to be only business. Your page needs to have you. So, the first thing I do, very first thing in the morning, is I make a morning post. And if you're somebody who works a lot and who doesn't have a lot of time to be making up posts, on your day off, like on Sundays, go to Pinterest and just spend like 10 or 15 minutes and save a bunch of quotes and funny memes or recipes, whatever you want to save. So that way, when you wake up in the morning, you've got a quick 2-second post that you can throw up on your page on your way to work and you're done because now your post is up. The afternoon is usually when I do an interactive post because you need to have activity on your page. People need to be commenting. You need to be commenting, those kind of things. So the afternoon is when I do my interactive posts. And I usually, interactive to me is I ask questions. Anything to get people to give you their opinion, because let's face it, people like to give their opinion. Easy, beach or mountains. There you go. Like, or this dress or this dress. Like it's not as hard as you think. Like, don't overthink it. I think that's like when you're first into this, like I know when I first started, I overcomplicated and I overthought everything because I was like, well, what's an interactive post? Like, what do I need to post? Like, really, as long as it's any kind of thing where you're going to be getting opinions and people replying of choose this, or I would do this. I had one the other day that blew up. If money wasn't an option, where would you be going on vacation? And it got like 70 comments within the first hour. Like, it's just little things like that where they can give their input. And then obviously curiosity posts, at least I do them once a day. Some people do them once every 2 days. It's fine. Just be consistent with posting the curiosity posts and having you in there as well. Because if you are inviting somebody to look at your page and the very first thing that they're seeing, or the only thing that they're seeing, is business post, business post, business post, business post, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to friend request you, or they're going to deny your request if you're sending their request. So just make sure you're doing those posts and you're spreading them out. You're not on top of each other. They need to have at least an hour in between. I try to put a couple hours in between, 3, 4, whatever you can do, but not right on top of each other. Those activities, one post, it means a lot. Facebook tracks that stuff, and those are things that they look at. So you've got to make sure you're doing the posts every single day. And then another huge key one is make sure you are commenting on other people's pages, because it's not about just people seeing your page. You have to be going out and doing the commenting on other people's pages. Otherwise, Facebook isn't going to show your page in your feed to anybody. So, make time, 10 minutes a day, to just go through your friends list and just pick 15 or 20 random people and go comment on something. And don't just put an emoji and leave. It's, find something to where you can put a couple of characters. I find a picture of their kid and, oh, that's the cutest baby I've ever seen, whatever, something cheesy, or, compliment them. They love it when you compliment them. If you are complimenting them or saying something very nice, or you're paying attention to them, that's going to get their attention. If you're posting a comment that's meaningful, 9 times out of 10, they're going to come back to your page and see what you're up to and see what you're doing and check your page out. So make sure you're getting those comments in. If you have a day off, if you're working Monday through Friday, on the weekends, maybe set out like 30 minutes, to where on the weekends you're spending 30 minutes on commenting and 10 minutes during the week. So at least, you're getting as many comments in as you can. I personally like to do, like, through the week, like Monday is A's, Tuesday, just try to get through the entire alphabet in the month. But I have 2,500 friends, so it does take me almost the entire month to get through it. But it's just those things too, because if you're doing that commenting, then you're going to see those pages that aren't active, because if those people aren't active, you need to get them off your friends list. If they're just playing games, you don't want them as a friend, because that's going to mess with the algorithm. I don't understand it all, but I just know that messes with it. If they haven't posted anything in 2 or 3 months, get them off there too. I mean, now if they're a family member and they would be offended by it, don't put yourself in that situation. But sorry. Good gravy. All right. And another thing that you should be doing is adding new people. Now, when you're first starting, it's harder to make new friends, and don't go randomly adding people. That's definitely, a mistake a lot of brand new people in the business make, is they just go and start clicking every person on the you might know list. Now, if you actually do really know this person, or you have that relationship already built, go ahead and add them. But here is key. It's something, no, I didn't know right away, because I made the mistake of not watching a lot of trainings when I first started. Learned that the hard way. But go to the group section and just join 3 to 5 groups of things that interest you, hobbies, things like that, and start making friends in there. Don't business talk ever in those groups, but if you're a mom, join a local mom group. Ask questions, or I post funny things that my kid does all the time, and anybody who comments, I reach out to them. I send them a friend request, and then I send them a little voice clip of, hey, thanks for their support on my post, or thanks for liking my post. I love meeting new moms in the area, or I love being able to meet supportive people, especially in this negative world that we live in these days. That's it. Like, as long as you're connecting to them and thanking them or complimenting them and then sending their friend request, you've got the connection, you're good. So posting, commenting, and making new friends, like being brand new, those are the 3 things that you need to focus on every single day. Like, it's not something that's time consuming. You can spend 5 minutes doing a post and 10 minutes here commenting, and then 10 minutes later at night commenting, and 15 minutes in groups. Like, it's just something that you have figure out what works with your schedule and what works right for you. Now, later in the next couple of Zooms that we do and the trainings that we do, we'll dive more into more income producing activities and things that you should be doing. But those are, I think, the 3 that I wanted to make sure, since we have a lot of brand new people, those are the 3 that you need to focus on, your first couple of weeks. So that way you're getting new people seeing your page, but the people that are seeing your page are seeing the consistent posting, and not just with the posting etiquette, obviously not being spammy. Like I said, make sure you're showing you. But when you get the products, take silly selfies. Show that you personally are using these products and your experience, things like that. Like, it's just the little things that show, in those posts that they can trust you, because if they see you with the bottle of Tria and you're like, thank God for this clean energy, wouldn't be able to get through the day. That's all you need. Like, it's you using the product, and you've only given them a little information, but now they're going to come to you and want to know what you're doing because you use it, and not just, you're not every post showing a before and after. Because if all your posts are before and afters, or if you're just sharing someone else's posts, nobody's going to see it. Like, that is something big. Don't just share somebody else's posts every single time. It needs to be authentic. It needs to be you, and you need to put some thought into it. You can use people's posts. I go to leaders posts all the time. Like, I go to Bryn Lang's page and other people's page, and I get ideas of things that are working for them, but I don't copy it 100%. Like, I make it me. I use my words, and I talk how I talk, and I'm not that person. So you just want to change it up a little bit, and just make sure that every single day you're getting at least one or two you posts in, and you're getting that curiosity post in, and you're not being spammy on your page. Like, that is huge. 100%. Make sure your page screams you first, business second. And that's all I got.
Absolutely. I love that. Mary, so what happened? I saw a thing that popped up.
Yeah, they gave us 40 extra free minutes. They were like, here's a gift from Zoom.
They're like, oh, look, these girls are killing it. Let's give them some more time, right? So Heather, I absolutely love all those tips. Very, very important to kind of get into a daily routine of things that you want to do every single day. Wake up and do it. Set an alarm on your phone if you have to, because guys, I promise you, it takes 21 days to create a habit. Once you start doing this daily and you hit that 21-day mark, it's just going to come naturally. You're just going to wake up, go about your morning, do what you do, and then just start working your business. It doesn't even feel like work. Like, seriously, like, it automatically, it just comes and it just starts flowing. I know one thing that I did want to cover is be sure whenever you're posting about the products or about the company, you are not mentioning the company name and you are not mentioning the product name. So a couple ways that we get by not mentioning the product name. So say we're talking about trim. Of course, I call it Liquid Waist Trainer. Some people call it Liquid Gold. You can call it what you want, just don't call it trim, right? And then, like with the burn capsules, I call them fat burners. I know some people call them fat fighters. I don't call them fat fighters because there is a competing company out there that has fat fighters, and that's what they're called. And I used to be with that company, just saying. So there's different ways about it. The carb blockers, of course, I just call the carb blockers because every company in the world has carb blockers. And just make sure you're covering the company name. So, like, for example, here's my can of Tria. With this, I mean, the company name is here. I would just, take a picture, make sure it's covered up.
Yeah.
Just simple things like that. Now, if you are on here and you are new, and you have questions about the launch plan, now is a great time to speak up. I cannot stress how important following the launch plan is. Guys, if you go to that pin post in Team Elite, it's actually typed out and there's pictures that you can print out for day 1 through day 5. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy, but in order to grow in this business, we have to step outside of our comfort zone. And each and every one of you are capable of doing that. You just have to believe in yourself a little bit. If you don't believe in yourself, just know that we believe in you and we'll be on there supporting you. Just let us know. But going live makes a huge difference in your business. So don't be afraid of it. People love them. Think about it. Think about what you do whenever you're scrolling through Facebook. Now, if you see a live video, does it catch your attention and you stop and you look at it? You're like, what are they talking about? Or if you see like a post, you might just keep on scrolling, right? Live videos catch attention and they create 600% more engagement than your best Facebook post ever would. And a cool thing about it is, guys, you can go back and bump those videos anytime you want. Like, I'm still using videos that I made 5-6 months ago because I'm bumping them. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be long. We're all human, guys. Just be yourself. People already know you. People are your Facebook friends for a reason. So you're going to be surprised at the amount of support that you get on the videos. Get on there, be yourself, share your heart. Let people know why you're doing what you're doing. Let people know what the products are doing for you. You don't even have to talk about that. You can talk about anything. You can get on there and talk about the Super Bowl if you want. You can get on there and talk about, how your day was with your kids or what your day looks like every single day. Or you can go live about anything. But I do highly suggest following the launch plan. If you need an idea, or if like maybe you want to watch a couple launch videos, get a hold of the person who enrolled you. We can tag you in examples. There are so many launch video examples in Team Elite and in the M Life Nation page. So all you would have to do is keyword search launch video. For the unboxing video, same thing. Keyword search unboxing video in the Team Elite page or the M Life Nation page. A ton of great examples come up. And I just cannot stress how important it is to launch your business, guys. I know whenever I launched my business, it made a huge difference. Like a huge, huge difference. If I never would have did that, I don't know where I'd be today. So if you have any questions on that, now's the time to ask. I'd love to hear from you all. If you all have any input, maybe we missed something that you want us to cover, now's the time. And don't be shy because we don't bite.
Hey guys, I did have one thing that I noticed that helped me when I first started out. Make sure your profile is public. If it's not public, nobody will see it.
100%. Yeah, great tip. Great tip. And the way you do that is just go into your Facebook settings. So you can actually kind of check it just by looking at your post. If it has the world symbol by your post, that means you're public. If it has like the two little head icons, that means it's like set on friends only. You definitely want to be public, guys, because I've had so many people reach out to me about the products that I never even knew existed because I have a public profile. They're seeing my videos. They're seeing my posts somehow. And I actually got quite a few customers that just saw something that I was doing and either sent me a message or a friend request, and then we ended up creating a relationship and they ended up ordering. So great tip, Melissa.
Yeah, I get like 15 friend requests a day just because of my lives and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely. Anybody else have any questions? Any tips?
I wanted to throw out there too, on the Team Elite, I know we have the launch plan, but Nicole did update a lot of the unit sections with, a lot of people don't like to use the 12-week challenge. They want something new, so they updated it with the shot squad and stuff. And that's under the units, and you can still follow the 5-day launch plan and use those steps. So you just look through the 5-day launch plan, but then go to the units tab, and it'll basically walk you step by step through that too. Because I know a lot of my girls we just posted the shot squad, and guys, if you haven't done the shot squad post, like if you've been here a while and you haven't done that tablespoon of trim post, you need to do it, because that's huge. Like every time I do a trim spoon pick or like a video of me pouring the trim, it gets hits all the time, even though I'm posting them like every couple of weeks. Like people are like, what is that? I want to know what that is. Or especially the chocolate, because as you're pouring chocolate and you're like, hey, look, I lost all these inches and I'm taking chocolate, it gets the attention. And guys, this is a huge time. Like income tax checks are starting to roll in. Like this week is when people are going to start getting paid. So make sure you're paying attention. And if you know that they've got kids, they're going to be getting the child tax credit that hits the 15th. So if they say they ain't got money, they're lying to you. Just saying.
Yeah, guys, I mean, okay, so Sandy and David are actually starting a 7-day challenge group. And the details are posted in all the chats and on Team Elite page. Let me tell you a little bit about these challenge groups. I joined March 21st. My first challenge group was the last week of March. I was literally one day in the middle of launching, and I did this challenge group. Guys, life-changing. What they do is they're going to give you daily activities to grow your business. There's going to be challenges that are going to, they might make you a little bit uncomfortable. They're going to make you step outside of your comfort zone, but that is a good thing, guys. There are so many great things that happen in these challenge groups. Plus, there's going to be a different top leader every single day doing some training in there. So you're going to learn something new. Please, please, please make an effort to get in that. All the qualifications for it are posted on the Team Elite page or in our chats. If you have any questions, reach out. That starts Tuesday. You do not want to miss it. These challenge groups are going to change the face of your business. And I don't know how to get everybody to understand that, but they're huge. Does anyone have any, like Mary, what did your first challenge group do for you?
Oh my gosh, I rank advanced 4 times in my first challenge group. Do you remember that? It was like 2 weeks after I started. It was like you. It was like right after I started. And I was like, okay, I'll do this. Like, cause I was all in. I watched a video that was like, I'm going to be all in for the next, what was it? Like 90 days or something like that. 90 days all in or something. And I was like, okay, I'll do it, whatever. And I just dumped my entire self into it. And I ranked advanced like 4 freaking times. My check like literally went from like 200, 400, 800. Like it was, I like bawled my eyes out because I'm like, oh, it's probably going to be like $500. I look at it and I started crying and everyone's like, are you okay? What's wrong? I just have never made that kind of money doing stuff like this. Like I knew that I had it within me, but I didn't think it was possible. So if that is you, if you think like, I'm here because, I want to make a couple $100 extra, or maybe you're like us and you're like, you know what, I want to go to the top. We want you to go with us. And it is totally possible here. I don't even think you realize what is here. Like, it blows my freaking mind. And guys, like, the one thing that I just kept thinking the whole entire time they were talking is, like Jen had said before, you can reach out to any of us. Send me a friend request. Like, all of you guys like should be friend requesting all of your top leaders or be following them. Because we're all here. We're not going to be like, oh, you're under that person. We don't train you. Sorry. That we're not like that at all.
Right? Heather, you're like, Heather's a sideline to us. And listen, she's my accountability partner, and we keep each other going. Like, we met at the airport because we were both stranded after the first conference that I ever went to. Thank gosh she was there because, listen, she is like my best friend now. Right, Heather?
Right. Like,
so guys,
the leaders in this company that give us training for free charge thousands of dollars. Like, Tanya Eliza charges $5,000 for a training session, and she trains us weekly for free. John and Nadia Melton train us all the time for free, and their training sessions cost thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Like, Marina Simone, I'm in her class and I paid to take the class, but she trains us for free. Like, you have your hands on something that other people pay thousands of dollars, and you don't have to pay for it. You get it for free. And it's like, a lot of people don't understand that. Like, the training that you have here is unlike anything else, and it's for free daily most of the time, because almost every day somebody is coming live to tell you something or to drop a nugget. Like, this is amazing stuff. Like, it can be overwhelming, especially when you're new, because of all the trainings and stuff that's popped up. But don't let it overwhelm you. Just, hey, I'll watch that later, or this is a topic I really think I need to be a part of. I'm going to jump in on it and take part of it. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just know it's there. And this is stuff that people not in our company have to pay thousands of dollars to get to be a part of, and you don't have to pay that. It's yours for free. and they're willingly giving it to you. Like, you can message John Melton and he'll answer you. Like, the first time I had to message him, I was scared to death. Like, oh my God, I'm messaging this man. He's gonna think I'm
Sorry,
here.
guys.
And
Sorry.
like, he messaged me back within seconds, and he was like all cool about it. Like, it's just weird to me that these people that make lots of money and who people in other companies are like, oh my God, you're aligned with John Melton? Yeah. Like,
you're like, yeah, I just met him yesterday.
Okay, so does anybody else have any questions or anything that they are kind of confused about with the launch plan? I know there's some brand new people here, or if you don't want to ask on here, that's fine. Just message us afterwards. We would love to help you. If you're mine, reach out to me. But like Jen and Mary said, reach out. I have people that reach out to Jen. I don't care. Like, I would ask anybody. Like, you hear from me all the time if you're on my team, and if you want a different approach, go to Jen, because it's good to have other opinions. If you're on Jen's team, you can come to me. You can come. It doesn't matter, guys. It's just, we're all on the same team. Like, we're all on Team Modere. We're all on team, like, I want to get elite. Like, that's my goal, is I want to be elite. And I'm hoping all you want to be too, because like, that's a good spot to be. Just saying. All right, I'm gonna shut up.
Heck yeah. We all want to be elite, right? So anyways, guys, one last tip. If you did not watch David's training tonight, please jump up here and watch it, because listen, I had a moment afterwards. I had a breakdown. Like, I literally sat here and cried, because we are truly blessed to have this opportunity in our hands. This month is going to be huge. Like I said, I joined March of last year, and March was huge. I can't even imagine what's going to happen this month. With SRC coming up, if you guys can get there, please do what you can do to get there. I know you're probably sick of hearing it, but I'm telling you, life-changing, so much fun, and you get to hang out with us, and we get to hang out with you, and we get to hang out with John and Nadia and Sandy and Dave and Nicole, and you name it, they will be there, guys. And I was going to say something else, but I forget. Oh, David's training. So awesome. If you can get to SRC, definitely do that. And I don't remember what the last thing was, but it'll come to me and I will post it. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for jumping on here. What do you guys think about doing this every Sunday around this time? And then we could do a new topic every week. Maybe every once in a while we can bring on like a special guest training, something like that. But please let us know in the group chats if you thought this helped you in any way. Please reach out to us if there is anything that we can do. If you are stuck on the launch, maybe you were enrolled by somebody and they're not quite sure what to do, so they're not sending you like these steps every day. Reach out. We are here to help. I appreciate you guys. And Mary has this recorded, so the recording will be available.
Yeah, I will post it as soon as it uploads.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.